We have breaking news in the tech world. Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey has resigned from the social media giant. Dorsey confirmed the news with a tweet saying it is time for Twitter to move on from its founders. He will remain on the board until at least May. The chief technology officer of Twitter will take over as CEO. Dorsey is also the CEO of Square, a digital payment company. The founder of an investment firm connected to Twitter has been pushing for Dorsey to resign, questioning if he should lead both companies. Twitter's stock jumped at the news and has been volatile all day. At one point, the Nasdaq halted its trading. For more on this, let's bring in CBSN tech reporter Dan Patterson. Hi, Dan. Great to see you. So why did Dorsey decide to make this move now? It feels rather sudden. So what's the backstory?
Yeah, hey, great to see you, Tanya. So Dorsey is kind of an iconic figure. He's been with Twitter on and off for much of the company's 15-year history, and his name is kind of tethered to being the leader of a tech company that was pretty innovative. Twitter was one of the original social media firms. He says he's stepping aside because founder-led companies, in his words, can be a single point of failure and limit a company's growth. He said he has faith in Twitter's new CEO as well as his team. That's all well and good. But as you mentioned, Tanya, he has been embattled, especially in recent years. Activist investors have pushed for Dorsey's removal. In fact, Silver Lake and the Elliott Management Group have about 4% of the company, and they reached a deal last year that kept Dorsey in place through the end of this current contract, and it also gave the companies more power in the company. So it looks as though Dorsey is stepping aside at a time where there is a lot of change at Twitter, both internally and with investors.
All right, so tell us about the new CEO, who's the former chief technology officer. What impact will this change at the top mean for the company and for Twitter users?
Yeah, so he comes from the company. He's been there for a decade, started as an engineer and a programmer. In the short term, not a lot is likely to change, but we have seen Twitter experiment with new features. They are changing a few of the free features, and I say free because what? Yeah, Twitter has also launched a premium subscription service recently called Twitter Blue. So we could see Twitter kind of in the face of competition from other social media services start to adopt new features in the short term.
And this is the second major corporate shift for a social media giant in as many months, Dan. Facebook recently changed its corporate name to Meta. Why are these companies making rather seismic changes?
This is another big change in the tech world, Tanya. Facebook did recently rebrand. Google rebranded as Alphabet not that long ago. We saw executive changes at Amazon. So, yeah, there is kind of this sea change of executives at these tech firms that were once all innovators and disruptors. In fact, there was a tech conference, still is, by TechCrunch called Disrupt. These companies kind of were the bedrock, the Web 2.0 firms, and they're changing now. And one big reason is that, well, there's a lot of competitive pressure from other companies, including TikTok, the video startup, Discord, the gaming chat company, and others. So big tech firms like Twitter and others have to evolve and change.
All right. Well, we'll see how Twitter evolves and changes in the days and months and years ahead. Dan Patterson, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Good to see you.